All right, so welcome to another deep dive. Today, we are going to be looking at something that I think a lot of our listeners are probably uh, dealing with on a daily basis, and that is just um, all the stuff that goes into running an appointment-based business.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Like, so many of you out there, you're running clinics or spas or salons or anything where you've got clients coming in on an appointment basis.
Yeah.
And you guys have sent us a bunch of YouTube video transcripts actually on this one specific software that caught your eye. It's called ClinicSoftware CRM.
hmm
So today our mission is basically to go through these videos and figure out what is this software all about? What does it actually do? And more importantly, how is it supposed to help your business?
Mm.
Whether you're a clinic, a spa, a salon, anything like that, really thrive.
Right. And we've got a pretty good collection of materials here. And I think it's safe to say from what I've seen so far that Clinic Software CRM is really positioning itself as like the answer to a lot of the headaches that come with managing this type of business.
Yeah, absolutely.
And, even if you're not in that world specifically, I think there's still a lot to learn here about how businesses in general are using technology to kind of streamline everything they do and make things run more smoothly.
Totally. So why don't we start by kind of getting to the root of the problem here? Like, what are the main issues that Clinic Software CRM is trying to solve? It seems like a big one is just the sheer amount of juggling you have to do when you're relying on a bunch of different tools and software to run your business.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You might have one system for bookings, another one for email marketing, another one for, I don't know, whatever else. And then maybe you're even throwing in some spreadsheets just to try and keep track of everything.
Right.
Just seems like it could get so messy and inefficient.
It definitely can. And what's interesting is that even though we have all this amazing technology these days, a lot of appointment-based businesses are still stuck using this kind of Frankenstein approach where they're cobbling together all these different systems that don't really talk to each other.
Right.
And the transcripts really highlight this idea that picking the right CRM is absolutely crucial because choosing the wrong one can actually end up costing you a lot of money and wasting a ton of your time trying to make it work.
Yeah.
Imagine investing all this money into a platform only to realize that it doesn't integrate with the other tools you're already using, or it doesn't have the specific features you need for your business.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not just about having multiple systems, it's also about making sure that they all work together seamlessly.
Exactly. And it's not just about the tech itself either,
Yeah.
right? I mean, it seems like the good old-fashioned phone is still a major pain point for a lot of these businesses.
Yeah, for sure.
Receptionists or whoever's handling the phones, they can spend hours every day just scheduling appointments. And that's time that they could be using for so many other things, like actually engaging with clients who are there in person or, taking care of other important tasks that help the business run smoothly.
Absolutely. I mean, if your team is constantly bogged down with manual tasks like answering phones and scheduling appointments, they just don't have the capacity to focus on things that actually drive growth.
Yeah.
Things like building stronger relationships with your clients or developing really effective marketing campaigns.
And speaking of marketing, that's another area where the transcripts highlight a lot of challenges.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Not enough to just offer a great service. You also need to be able to reach the